Welcome. Let tonight's story be a peaceful end to your day. Tulip and Borage in the Enchanted Forest. This story is about the kind-hearted Tiara and the ladybug Borage, who embark on a journey through the enchanted forest to reunite Borage with his family. Once upon a time, in a land where the sun kissed the leaves with golden hues and the moonlight whispered secrets to the trees, lived a kind-hearted girl named Tiara. She had hair like sun gold and eyes as blue as the sky. Sheila loved wandering in the forest near her home, where the flora and fauna welcomed her like an old friend. One fateful day, as she meandered through the forest trails, Tiara stumbled upon a tiny creature struggling to fly. It was a ladybug, with vibrant red wings dotted with black spots. She gently picked it up and whispered, "Hello, little one. You seem to need some help." The ladybug looked up at Tila, its tiny voice carried on the breeze. "Thank you for rescuing me. My name is Borage." Tila's eyes widened in surprise, for she had never met a talking bug before. "What happened to you?" she asked. "I was caught by a strong gust of wind and separated from my family," Borage explained. "Can you help me find my way back?" And so, their journey began. Sheila and Borage traveled deeper into the forest, where the trees stood taller, and the sunlight created a tapestry of shadows and light on the forest floor. They met many creatures along the way: an owl named Aster, who gave them directions, a squirrel named Payne who shared his acorns, and a rabbit named Cookie who offered a cozy burrow for rest. As they ventured further, Tila and Borage discovered a grove where the flowers glowed with an iridescent light, and the air was filled with the sweet scent of blossoms. It was here that Borage's family was waiting. Ladybugs of all sizes came to greet them, their tiny faces lighting up with joy. "He found me," Borage cried as he reunited with his family. "Why, you, Tiara. I couldn't have done it without you." With a heart full of happiness, Tiara said her goodbyes and started her journey home. She felt a sense of fulfillment, knowing she had made a difference in the smallest of lives. The sun dipped below the horizon, painting the sky in shades of pink and purple as she emerged from the forest. From that day on, Tila and Borage remained lifelong friends. Whenever Tiara walked through the forest, Borage would come to sit on her shoulder, reminding her of the magic that lies in kindness and the unexpected friendships that can blossom when we lend a helping hand. And so, in the heart of the enchanted forest, the ties of friendship grew stronger and more beautiful with each passing day. Let's turn to the next chapter in tonight's Lies adventure. Crocus and Patria's Enchanted Forest Adventure. This story is about Crocus, a nature-loving girl, and her enchanting adventure in the forest guided by the playful spirit, Patria filled with magic and wonders. In a quaint little village nestled amidst towering mountains and gentle streams, there lived a young girl named Crocus. She had sparkling eyes the color of the clearest bluebell and hair that shimmered like golden marigold in the sun. Crocus loved nature and spent her days wandering through meadows, collecting wildflowers, and listening to the soothing melodies of the forest creatures. One spring morning, as the dew clung to the leaves and the sun began to paint the sky with hues of rose and amber, Crocus ventured further into the forest than she ever had before. She hummed a sweet tune as she skipped along, her basket brimming with daisies and buttercups. Suddenly, a playful gust of wind swirled around her, whispering secrets of the woods. "Hello there, little Crocus," said a voice as soft as the rustling leaves. Crocus stopped in her tracks and looked round, searching for the source of the voice. From behind a tall oak tree emerged a shimmering figure, ethereal and radiant. It was a forest spirit named Patria, her form adorned with petals of delicate lavender and dye. Katria's eyes sparkled with mischief and kindness, and her laughter was like the tinkling of tiny bells. "My niece Katria," said the spirit, twirling gracefully. "With what you roam our woods and felt your love for nature. Today I wish to show you the hidden wonders of this forest." Excited and a little curious, Crocus nodded eagerly. Katria took her hand, and together, they delved deeper into the forest, where the light danced through the canopy and the air was filled with the scent of pine and earth. They came across a glistening pond, where dragonflies, with iridescent wings, flitted above the water source surface. "This is the Pond of Whispers," Katria explained. "If you listen closely, you can hear the stories of old told by the water." Crocus knew by the pond, her ears attuned to the gentle rippling of the water. Indeed, she heard a soft murmuring, tales of ancient trees and forgotten times. Every story filled her heart with wonder. Further into the forest, Katria led Crocus to a grove where the flowers glowed with an otherworldly light. Jack in the pulpit and Foxglove seemed to nod as if in greeting, and the air hummed with a strange, beautiful energy. "These are the enchanted blossoms," Freya said. "They bloom only for those with pure hearts." Crocus marveled at the blossoms, her eyes wide with joy. She reached out to touch a petal, and as she did, she felt a warmth spread through her, as if the flowers were sharing their magic with her. Throughout the day, Crocus and Katria explored many hidden wonders of the forest. They met talking animals, danced with fireflies, and even found a clearing where the trees formed a natural cathedral, their branches arching high above like the vaulted ceilings of a grand hall. As the sun began to set, casting long shadows across the forest floor, Katria guided Crocus back to the edge of the woods. "Thank you for spending the day with me," said Katria, her voice filled with warmth. "Remember, the forest always has stories to tell and wonders to show to those who listen and care." Crocus hugged the spirit tightly, feeling a deep bond of friendship and gratitude. "I will never forget this day," she whispered. With a final twinkle in her eyes, Katria dissolved into a shower of petals, leaving Crocus standing at the edge of the forest, her heart full of magic and wonder. As she made her way back to the village, Crocus knew that she would forever cherish the secrets of the enchanted forest, and the playful spirit who had become her friend. Let's continue with another tale to warm your heart. Memories in the Moonlight. This story is about Kaiti, a human girl, and Campanula, a celestial being, who share a journey through forest memories under the moonlight. In a quaint village nestled at the foot of a towering mountain, a human girl named Katie lived a simple yet fulfilling life. Katie loved the tranquility of the woods surrounding her home, often spending her afternoons wandering along the winding paths, lost in the melodies of nature. One evening, as the sun dipped below the horizon, Katie ventured deeper into the forest than she ever had before. The trees whispered secrets to her with their rustling leaves, and the air was thick with the scent of pine and earth. Enchanted by the twilight, she made her way to a hidden clearing illuminated by the soft glow of the rising moon. In the center of the clearing stood a figure cloaked in silvery light, a celestial being named Campanula. Campanula had eyes that sparkled like the night sky, and her presence exuded a serene, otherworldly aura. She had long, flowing hair that shimmered like stardust, and her gown seemed to be woven from the very fabric of dreams. Katie approached cautiously, her curiosity piqued by this ethereal being. "Who are you?" she asked, her voice barely above a whisper. "I am Campanula, the guardian of memories," the celestial being replied, her voice resonating like a gentle lullaby. "I have watched over these woods for centuries, ensuring that the memories of the forest are never forgotten." Miss eyes widened with wonder. Memories. Can you show me? Campanula smiled and extended her hand towards Katie. Close your eyes and take my hand. As Katie placed her hand in Campanula's, she felt a warmth spread through her body. When she opened her eyes, she found herself standing in a different time. The forest was vibrant with life, filled with the laughter of children and the songs of birds. She saw scenes of joy and sorrow, love and loss, etched into the very fabric of the land. Katie witnessed a young girl planting a sapling, tears streaming down her face as she said goodbye to a loved one. She saw an old man carving intricate designs into a tree, leaving behind a legacy for future generations. She saw herself as a child, chasing fireflies under the moonlit sky, her laughter ringing through the air. A tear rolled down Kate's cheek as she absorbed the beauty and pain of the memories. These are the memories of the forest, Campanula said softly. They are a testament to the lives that have touched this land. Katie nodded, a newfound respect for the forest deepening in her heart. Thank you for sharing this with me, she whispered. Campanula placed a gentle hand on Kate's shoulder. The memories of the forest are now a part of you. Cherish them and let them guide you. As the moon climbed higher in the sky, Katie found herself back in the clearing, the celestial being's presence fading like a wisp of smoke. She stood alone, but her heart was full, ignited by the flame of memories that would forever light her path. From that night on, Katie visited the clearing often, each time feeling the warmth of Campanula's presence and the rich tapestry of memories that wove through the forest. She understood now that she was not just a part of the present, but a keeper of the past, entrusted with the guardianship of memories that spanned generations. And so, under the moon's tender gaze, Katie lived her life with a deeper purpose, carrying the whispers and secrets of the forest in her heart, forever touched by the celestial being named Campanula. Let's turn to another heartwarming story. Violet and the Loving Guardian Angel. This story is about a kind-hearted girl named Violet, who discovers her deep connection with nature and the universe through an enchanting meeting with her guardian angel, Yarrow. In a quaint little village nestled between rolling hills and blooming meadows, there lived a kind-hearted girl named Violet. Her name suited her well, as she had a gentle soul and a delicate beauty much like the flower she was named after. Violet had a special connection with nature, often spending her days wandering through the flower fields, singing to the birds and whispering to the trees. One evening, as the golden sun dipped below the horizon and the sky transformed into a canvas of oranges and purples, Violet found a quiet spot beneath a grand oak tree. She closed her eyes and listened to the symphony of crickets and the rustle of leaves. Suddenly, she felt a warm presence beside her. Opening her eyes, Violet saw a figure bathed in soft, iridescent light. "Do not be afraid, dear Violet," the figure spoke gently. "I am Yarrow, your guardian angel." Violet felt the immediate wave of calm wash over her. Yarrow's voice was like a melody, soothing and reassuring. "Why have you come?" Yarrow asked, her curiosity piqued. "I've always been with you, watching over you," Yarrow replied with a tender smile. "Tonight, I am here to remind you of the beauty of connection, and how deeply we're all intertwined, just like the roots of the trees." Violet listened intently as Yarrow sat beside her. Her angel's wings shimmered in the fading light, creating an ethereal glow around them. "Every moment of your life, every action, and every thought is a part of a greater weave, a tapestry of existence. You are never truly alone, for we are all part of this beautiful, intricate design," Yarrow continued. They talked for hours under the starlit sky, sharing stories of love, kindness, and the unseen bonds that connect all beings. Yarrow explained how the birds' songs were messages of joy, how the wind carried whispers of ancient wisdom, and how the flowers bloomed in harmony with the rhythm of the earth. As the night grew deeper, Violet felt a profound sense of belonging. She realized that her love for nature was a reflection of the love that the universe held for her. The stars above seemed to twinkle more brightly, as if agreeing with Yarrow's words. "Remember, Violet," Yarrow said softly as dawn began to break. "Whenever you feel lost or lonely, close your eyes and feel the connection within you. We are always here with you, guiding you and loving you." With the gentle kiss on her forehead, Yarrow vanished into the first rays of the morning sun. Violet opened her eyes, feeling a renewed sense of purpose and joy. She knew now that she was never alone, that she was part of something greater, a beautiful, boundless web of life and love. From that day on, Violet carried Yarrow's message in her heart. She continued to wander the fields, singing with even more joy, sharing smiles and kindness with everyone she met, knowing that they were all part of the same beautiful tapestry. Let tonight's calmness stay with you. Good night.